What's up, SnEaKyNation? SnEaKy-P here, back with all the news after week number 1 in our Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise, where the Bucs lost 44-20 to the San Francisco 49ers. Definitely not the start the Bucs wanted to the season, but it's only one game. Hopefully we can rebound, have a better week 2, and come out of it 1-1. The game wasn't as bad as the score would indicate. There was really a few big plays that really just changed the game entirely, and the Bucs just couldn't recover. Obviously, the fumble that was returned for a touchdown, and then the 97-yard touchdown run by Tevin Coleman. When plays like that are made, it's very difficult to win a game, and the Bucs were just unable to get it done. Would have liked to see our offense convert a little bit more. They would move the ball pretty well and then end up short and have to punt the ball away. But I don't think the game was as bad as that score might look. But a loss is a loss. Anytime you give up 44 points, you're doing something very, very wrong. And like I said, hopefully in week 2, the Bucs can turn it around and get a win over the Carolina Panthers. Let's go ahead and check out some of these messages from the offensive coordinator. Thursday night's game this week, which means we're on a short week. Going to be hard to install a full game plan and give the team time to recuperate. Tough choice. Do you want the team mentally prepared but tired, or well rested but dude, we gotta be prepared? Although I'm worried if I answer this, if we're going to have more chances for injuries. But I mean, we just allowed 44 points in a game. We've got to be prepared. So we're going to prepare here. I want to be ready for the Panthers this week. This team is going to have to give up some of our normal recuperation time in order for us to do that. I mean, we have to, man. There's only 16 games in a season. You can't just take a week off for rest. You know, that's what the bye week's for. I know it's a short week and all, but you got to be prepared, man. I agree it's going to hit the players hard to keep working despite the loss this week. I mean, hopefully this doesn't... Okay, I can deal with the negative morale, I think. I just didn't want to see their, like, injury rating go up or something because, you know, they're more tired or something like that. X-Factor linebacker. Coach, tell me we've got a plan for Luke Kuechly. Oh, I did not mean to answer. I think I answered to not worry about him. You definitely have to worry about Luke Kuechly if you're an offensive coordinator. Absolutely you do. I just was hitting A to get to the next answer, and, yep. Whoops. Mistakes were made there. X-Factor running back Christian McCaffrey. I did it again, bro. It keeps like, I think I have to hit A to go to the next one, but it's automatically going there, I guess. And I put, don't worry about him. But you know what? Since we're in that game, we're going to actually be the real coaches, and we are absolutely going to worry about them. Well, I did not mean to answer like that. Bradley Pinion is getting an upgrade, and we're just going to go power here. Makes sense for a punter. Devin White, who had another dropped interception, bro, or a missed opportunity for an interception. I don't know that he technically dropped it. 2+ zone coverage. I like to see that. Get that block shed up. Sean Murphy Bunting. We're going to go man-to-man here, actually. See what he comes out with. Awareness, man coverage. Happy with that. MJ Stewart. Gonna roll with the zone. Gotta get his zone coverage higher. And we'll move it up by 2 points there. I'm pretty okay with that. Deion Buchanan, field general. And I'm still flirting with the idea of moving him back to safety, but I'm not going to make that decision yet. We're going to kind of wait and see. But our safeties didn't give a lot of resistance to Garoppolo in that last game, so it's definitely something worth keeping an eye on. Jeremiah Ledbetter, dude, he has been a shock for us. He has played so much better than I really thought he would, even throughout preseason. Then he got a sack in week 1. Scott Miller's a guy I'm pretty happy with. I'm going to focus on that slot receiver ability here. And short route running, catching traffic, good things to have. DJ Reed, once again, we're going to go zone with all of our safeties. Although you can upgrade zone points by selecting other things, so maybe I need to look into that a little more. Try other things out from time to time. Devontae Bond, definitely not a power rusher. He's more of a speed guy. So maybe we can move him over to like left outside linebacker at some point. Jordan Whitehead again. Let's test the theory here. Let's say hybrid. Let's see if he gets any zone coverage skill boost. Oh, he got a lot of skill boost. Zone coverage only up by 1, whereas the other ones I think I've been getting at least 2, but still, man, you're getting a lot of stuff with that one. Pass protection for our left tackle, obviously. And then we got Terry Beckner Jr. And we'll go power rush here. That's fine. That's fine. So, let's go take a look at the news from around the week, man. We don't do this in preseason as much, but come regular season, we definitely want to see what's going on with all of the teams around the NFL. So 23-17, the Bears with a victory over the Packers. 207 yards, a touchdown, 0 interceptions by Rodgers. Trubisky outdueling them, 274, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Aaron Jones, 87 yards on the ground. He did fumble the ball. Mike Davis, 58 yards and a touchdown. Cohen with 53 yards. And Jamal Williams had a touchdown. Receiving, Trey Burton, 102 yards. Trent Taylor, who signed with the Packers. Good weapon for Aaron Rodgers there, 68 yards. Anthony Miller, 52 yards and a touchdown. Allen Robinson, 47 yards. Aaron Jones, 1 catch, 45 yards and a touchdown for him. I don't really need to look at offensive line a whole lot, I don't think. Sacks, 1 by Aaron Lynch. No interceptions in the game. I don't think I'm going to be looking at fumbles a whole lot throughout the year, but we'll see. Prince Amukamara with the fumble forced and a fumble recovered. Next game, Panthers over the Rams, 25-13, 24th quarter points. This is the team we are getting ready to go against. Cam Newton, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jared Goff, Super Bowl hangover a little bit, man. 187 yards, 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions. McCaffrey, 89 yards on the ground. Gurley only 55. Jordan Scarlett with 16 yards. Holyfield with 14. And Cam Newton had a rushing touchdown. Receiving, Greg Olsen, 99 yards. Robert Woods, 65. Cooper Kupp, 53 and a touchdown. DJ Moore, 46. Touchdown by Christian McCaffrey. And a touchdown by Alex Arma. Defensively, sacks, none on the game. Trey Boston and James Bradbury with the interceptions. No fumbles forced or recovered. Redskins, Eagles. Redskins with the victory, 29-24. And Case Keenum, 269 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Channeling Vikings Case Keenum here, man. Carson Wentz, 346, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Running the ball, Adrian Peterson with 53 yards. Jordan Howard, 41. Thompson, 33. Touchdown run by Carson Wentz. Nelson Aguilar, 139 yards and a touchdown. Paul Richardson Jr., 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jeffrey with the touchdown. Touchdown with Jordan Reed and Josh Doxson. Defensively, what do we got going on? Sacked by Kerrigan, Daron Payne, Ioannidis, and Fletcher Cox. Half a sack by Deion Hamilton and Stroman. Interception by Landon Collins. The nice pickup there by the Redskins defense. Impressive win there. 21-10. The Bills over the Jets. 199 yards and a touchdown by Josh Allen. Sam Darnold only 158 yards. Battle of the sophomore quarterbacks there. LaShawn McCoy, 59 yards and a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 44 yards, only 9 carries, man. Gus Edwards had a touchdown. Sometimes I've noticed the computer, they don't run the ball a whole lot, man. Ty Montgomery had a touchdown. Tyler Kroft, 100 yards, 101 yards. And a touchdown by Zay Jones for the Bills. Sacks, 2 by Lorenzo Alexander. Get it done, vet. CJ Mosley, a nice pickup with the touchdown. Brandon Copeland, Murphy, and Starla Tulele all with touchdowns. No picks on the game. No fumbles in the game. Next week, Falcons, Vikings, 31-28. The Vikings with a victory over Atlanta. And Kyle Slaughter with the touchdown throw. Impressive there. Maybe on a fake of some kind. Kirk Cousins, 244 yards, a touchdown, 0 interceptions. Matt Ryan, 294, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. 78 yards by Cook. Devontae Freeman, 43 yards, a touchdown. He did fumble the ball, though. And Amir Abdullah, 36 yards with 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Mohamed Sanu, 92 yards. Hooper, 69 yards. Adam Thielen, 68. Diggs, 55 and a touchdown. Freeman, 53 and a touchdown. Julio Jones, only 3 catches for 40 yards. Calvin Ridley, 4 catches, 40 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Sacks, 1 by Deion Jones, Vic Beasley Jr., Weatherly, and Sanat. And then Waynes with the interception. 1 fumble forced in this game. Did not appear to be covered. There's like a glitch. I'm pretty sure if a player forces the fumble, they always recover it. Don't know why that is, but that's the way it's been in Madden for years now. 28-14, the Dolphins with a victory over the Ravens. Interesting. Did not see this coming. Rosen did get a completed pass for 15 yards. Fitzpatrick, 231 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, 189, 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Balaj, though, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did fumble the ball, though. Ingram, 83 yards, and Mark Walton Jr. with the touchdown run. Receiving, Devontae Parker, 7 catches, 144 and a touchdown. Seth Roberts, 7 for 95. Mark Ingram and Mark Andrews, each with a touchdown in this game. Sacks, 1 by Onwuasor and 1 by Akeem Spence. Eric Rowe and Baker teaming up for a sack. No interceptions in the game. 1 fumble forced, 0 fumbles recovered. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure you have to see that player recover it. 35-24, the Chiefs over the Jags. 357, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception for Mahomes. Nick Foles, 286, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Damian Williams, 55 yards. Fournette with 41. Carlos Hyde, 29 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Damian Williams also with 5 catches, 87 yards and a touchdown through the air. Kelsey, 74 yards and a touchdown. O'Shaughnessy, 73 yards and a touchdown. Bruce Ellington picking up 2 touchdowns for the Chiefs. And Marquise Lee going to grab a touchdown for the Jags. Sacks, we got 1 by Ngakoue, Campbell, Darius, Hitchens, and Okafor. A lot of guys getting a half a sack, really. Interceptions by Kendall Fuller and DJ Hayden. Fumbles forced, 1 by Quincy Williams. He will recover for the rookie out of Murray State. Rookie stepping up in that Jags defense there. Titans-Browns, 31-26. The Titans with the victory here. 364, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions for Mariota. Baker Mayfield, 236, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Kareem Hunt, 14 carries, 88 yards, 14 for 70 for Dion Lewis. Nick Chubb with the touchdown. Receiving the ball, Adam Humphries, 10 catches, 189 yards, and 3 touchdowns. What a game from Humphries there. Odell Beckham Jr. with 76 yards. Corey Davis, 65 and a touchdown. Walker with 58. Kareem Hunt with the receiving touchdown. And Duke Johnson Jr. with the receiving touchdown. Sacks, Cameron Wait, Ogunjobi, Garrett, and Kirksey. Interceptions, Byard making a play. Fumbles forced, none happening in this one. Next game up, we got the Colts and the Chargers, 41-35, high-scoring game. This actually went to overtime before the Chargers got the victory. 324, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception by Rivers. Andrew Luck, 249, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Marlon Mack, a touchdown with 67 yards. Melvin Gordon, 62 and a touchdown. Receiving, Keenan Allen, 103 yards and a touchdown. Travis Benjamin, 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. T.Y. Hilton, 68 and a touchdown. Hunter Henry, 58 and a touchdown. Eric Ebron, the red zone hero, with 3 touchdowns on 5 catches. Andrew Luck's favorite target down there, man. He gets it done. Sacks, 1 by Stewart, 1 by Sheard. Houston and Wilson will split a sack. Kenny Moore the second, Desmond King the second, and Nasir Adderley all with picks in this game. The rookie out of Delaware making his presence known early on there. Next game up, we got the Bengals and the Seahawks, 28-21. The Seahawks with a victory here. Not a lot of passing yards by Russell Wilson, only 147, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Andy Dalton, 281, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions. Chris Carson with 2 touchdowns on the ground. Joe Mixon with 2 touchdowns on the ground. Receiving, Tyler Lockett, 81 yards and a touchdown. A.J. Green, 64 yards and a touchdown. And Nick Vannett with the receiving touchdown. DK Metcalf had 1 catch for 8 yards. Sacks, Dunlap, Reed, and Woods all making some plays there. And then Griffin, Jamar Taylor, and Nick Vigil getting some picks for their defense. 1 fumble forced and recovered by Marquise Blair, the rookie out of Utah. We're actually seeing quite a lot of rookies step up, which you like to see, man. You like to see it. Another division game here. The Giants taking down the Cowboys 24-10. Eli Manning, 251, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Dak Prescott, 213, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Zeke, 81 yards. Barkley, 71 yards. And then Wayne Gallman Jr. with the rushing touchdown for the Giants. Amari Cooper, 7 catches, 91 yards for him. Pierre Garcon signing with the Giants, 5 for 74. Evan Ingram, 4 for 47 and a touchdown. And Jason Witten out of retirement, once again finding his way into the end zone. Elijah Penny also with the touchdown. The rookie leading the way with 11 tackles. Hopefully he didn't give up too many catches as a corner, though. Jalen Smith with the sack. Golden and Easley splitting a sack. Ogletree with an interception. And fumble forced and recovered by Jalen Smith. How many more games do we got here? Got 4 more games to go. 28-20, the Lions with a victory over the Cardinals. Stafford, 328 and 2 touchdowns. Murray, the rookie, 259, 2 touchdowns. Neither quarterback throwing an interception. TJ Logan, 91 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Kerryon Johnson, 51 yards. And not seeing David Johnson. I guess he must be hurt. Marvin Jones, 8 catches, 122 and a touchdown for him. Andy Isabella, the rookie, over 100 yards in his first game and a touchdown. Very impressive. Very impressive to see that. Kevin White with the touchdown. And the rookie, TJ Hawkinson, getting a touchdown on his lone reception. Sacks, Brooks Reed, Kennard, and Zach Allen. Interceptions, none on the day. Fumbles forced, fumbles recovered. Nothing going on there. Alright, 28-14, Patriots over the Steelers. Tom Brady, 250, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Roethlisberger, 266, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Connor with 76 yards. Jalen Samuels with the touchdown. And James White with the touchdown. Receiving, Philip Dorsett, 74 yards. Julian Edelman, 60 with 2 touchdowns. Juju Smith-Schuster, 5 catches, 55 yards. Thomas, 4 for 50. Vance McDonald, 48 and a touchdown. And a touchdown by Lance Kendricks. Defensively, sacks, we got 1 by Hightower, Kyle Van Noy, Cameron Hayward, and John Simon. Interceptions by Gilmore and J.C. Jackson. No fumbles forced or recovered in this game. Texans and the Saints, 27-17. The Saints with the victory. 202, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions by Watson. Breeze only 194 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Alvin Kamara going off. 129 yards and a touchdown for him. Also, Latavius Murray finding his way into the end zone for the Saints. Hopkins, 85 yards. Kute was 66. Kamara, 61 on the ground as well. Great game by him. Rashard Matthews with the touchdown. Deion Sims and Cameron Brate. There you go, Brate, who we just traded to the Texans. Gonna get a touchdown for them. So nice to see him actually make a play for that that offense over there. Anye Mata with 3 sacks. Cameron Jordan and Carlos Watkins with the sack. Jonathan Joseph with a pick. Fumbles forced, fumbles recovered. Nothing going on there. Final game of the week. We have the Raiders and the Broncos, 38-22. Big win by the Raiders, 195, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions by Derek Carr. Joe Flacco, 236, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Martin with 86 yards on the ground. Philip Lindsay, 62. Royce Freeman had a touchdown. Receiving, Emmanuel Sanders, 67 yards. Cortland Sutton with 65. Hewerman with 64. Antonio Brown, 3 catches, 51 yards on his new team. Ryan Grant with a touchdown, and 2 touchdowns by Tyrell Williams, Jake Butt, and Devontae Booker, each getting a receiving touchdown. Sacks, 2 by Vontez Burfict, 1 by Mayoa, and 1 by Sam Acho. Half the sack by Simmons and Parks. No picks in the game. Fumbles forced, nothing going on. Take a look at the weekly awards really quick. Again, I want to make sure you guys are seeing everything here. All the stuff going on around the league. We got Case Keenum with 269 yards and 4 passing touchdowns. Adam Humphries, 189 yards and 3 touchdowns. Gilmore, 11 tackles and an interception. And Anye Mata with 3 sacks. Players of the week and week number 1. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers. Let's go ahead and take a look at their depth chart, see what they are working with here. And going to be our first division game of the season, so definitely a game we would love to win. Cam Newton at quarterback, 84 overall. Christian McCaffrey, 91. They also have the rookie Jordan Scarlett as a backup here. Fullback Alex Arma. Wide receiver DJ Moore in his second year. Curtis Samuel, Torrey Smith, Chris Hogan, Jarius Wright, and Aldrick Robinson. A lot of a pretty solid vet crew here. A lot of depth there. Greg Olsen at tight end. Manhurt's the backup. Left tackle going to be Williams. Left guard Jeff Allen over at Senil Paratus. Right guard Turner. and right tackle Moton. Not a bad offensive line. Short at left end, 85 overall. Gerald McCoy, the revenge game. Not happy with the way the Bucs treated him. Might see a big game from him. Dentari Poe going to be at defensive tackle. Brian Burns, the rookie, at left outside linebacker. Luke Kuechly and Shaq Thompson, middle linebacker. And Mario Addison, right outside linebacker. Dante Jackson and James Bradbury at corner. Cockrell going to be there as well. Free safety, they got Trade Boston. Strong safety, Eric Reed. So a pretty good team here for the Panthers. This is not going to be an easy game, and it's going to be our first division test of the season. We'll have to see what this Buccaneers team can do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in week 2 as we take on the Carolina Panthers. Later.